everyone, Sarah Jean here. This is my third attempt at this video, so hopefully this one works. I was using my iPhone and then the battery was dying, so it interrupted it, and then I shot it again, and then I was running out of memory, so now I'm using my Nikon, which will take a bit longer to load up onto YouTube, but that's okay. Hopefully it actually works. So I wanted to do an update on my traveler's notebook. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that before I was using a regular sized Midori's traveler's notebook, which I absolutely loved, but I wanted to go even smaller than that because I found myself like on my day planner pages writing down things on my to-do list that I didn't really need to write down, but I wanted to fill up the space, and the same thing with my journaling, and so it just wasn't quite working, so I wanted to go smaller. And so I've made this roughly field note size traveler's notebook. Field notes are 3.5 by 5.5, so this is a bit bigger than that. I used this piece of leather as a repurposed leather journal cover. It was a journal cover for like a 5 by 7 size, and of course I had journal fail because it was just way too big and I would write 5 pages and blah blah blah. So I hacked it apart, and following Ray Blake from My Life's All in One Place's video tutorial, I made this. It was super simple if anyone's sort of worried about diving into making them. It's really, really easy. I didn't even have any of the proper tools. I literally cut this apart with regular kitchen scissors. I don't have an awl, so I used a nail and a hammer to punch the holes in it. It was super, super, super simple. I just, rounded the corners myself with a pair of scissors, and it works wonderfully. I think that's why I love this system. It's just so like organically easy to use. Okay, so let me open it up. Oh, and what I loved about this leather is this cool leaf imprint. It's like debossed into it. Oh, and this little critter is just a pin that I got with like a Kawaii YA stationery order, and I thought he looked cool with the leaves and his little cup of coffee. So I'm doing this one-handed, so bear with me. Oh, and as for the over-under thing, I go over. I don't know why I take it over. It would seem odd to go under to me, so I'm an over girl. When you open it, first thing you're going to see is this pocket, which I recently added. I wanted to be able to put things in it when I was out and about collecting things for my journal. And all it is one of these little recollections pockets that I picked up at Michael's quite a while ago. And I just added the sun embellishment and a little bit of washi tape. And I stuck it to the leather with these Zots. And I just have one in each corner, and it's holding really, really well. And I also got these at Michael's. And I'm fairly certain that if I were to peel this off, then the Zots would be easy to pull off, and I don't think it would disrupt the leather at all. The construction of this, I just have a single band of elastic, just like the classic Midori Travelers, and then I've got the other notebooks all banded in together with a separate elastic. The first notebook I have is a field notes notebook. It's in America the Beautiful Amber Waves, and I chose this one because I started using it in the beginning of November, and it just said fall to me, and autumn and pilgrims and Native Americans, and I don't know, that was my thought process. The paper quality is really good in it too. This is just my personal info page, my address in case it gets lost, and you will get good karma if you return it to me. The first page is just a horoscope. This is the third time I've done this video, and it's the first time I've been able to think of the word horoscope. This is just a horoscope for the day. I don't usually read horoscopes, but I happened across this one for some reason that day, and it just fit perfectly with what was going on, so I copied it in there. Then I've got a list of things I wanted to put in here. I've got a health plan, got a grocery list of how much I thought I was going to spend on something and how much I did spend on something. This is an excerpt from the book Tuesdays with Maury. I was reading at work one day, and I really, really, really enjoyed the book, and so I just decided to put the first couple paragraphs in here so I could remember them. Then I've got, I do little to-do lists if it's only spanning a couple of days. I put song lyrics in here, journaling in here. This is an excerpt from the book The Things They Carried, which I thought was suiting for Veterans Day. Then I've got, this picture that I just printed out on printer paper from the internet. I've got all kinds of different things in here. It's more grocery lists, more journaling. This day I had to go to an art museum for a school project, and so I, stuck in one of the art cards in here and had my daughter do her little artistic additions around the edges. These are song lyrics that I liked. It's my field notes inventory, which I discovered I have enough for the next 16 years. Besides that though, This was a picture of my daughter, a little expert about what Doctor Who has taught me, a list of lists I want to put in my lists book, which I will show you in a minute. It's the second book in here. This is a Field Notes press release for the Cold Horizons edition. This is another poem that I just really liked. This is a list of all the Christmas cards I want to write out for this season. More journaling. This was Thanksgiving, so I've got Thanksgiving poetry and some pictures of my family in here. And that's basically it so far. I've got about 6 more pages in this book, and then I will be on to the next. So that's exciting. I'll probably use the Cold Horizons for the next one just because the blue is so pretty. My final page will be an index, so I will sort of make a short list of the things I think I might want to refer back to years from now, just for easy find it. That's not a word, just so I can find them easily. Next I have the zipper pocket. This is the Midori's passport size zipper pocket, so if anyone's wanting to make this size of traveler's notebook, whether it be field note size, word notes, bound, if it wants to be the Moleskine Cahier, I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but I tried. This works great. It's perfect for it. It fits wonderfully. In the zipper pocket, I can take everything out, or at least some of the stuff. I've got my little package of stamps because I tend to write a lot of letters and postcards. And then I've just got like Korean diary stickers in here and some other little doodads. I've got masking tape stickers and all kinds of different things. I don't usually use that many stickers or anything in my journals or my planner. But most of the time if you do see stuff like this in mine, it's because I'm hiding a mistake that I made. And I really do love the little Korean diary stickers because I think they're just really cute. I've also got a little thing of flags in here. These are made by Post-its. I like using them in my journal if there's something I know I want to refer back to later, but I don't want it permanently there, and these peel off really easily without marring the paper. So these are really great for temporary flags. After the first side of the zipper pocket, I've got, this is my notes notebook. I decided I wanted a separate notebook just for ongoing notes because I was keeping notes in my journal, but then some lists tend to be ongoing and they'll last a really long time, and so I'm going through a field notes as a journal about once every 3 weeks, so it didn't really work trying to refer back to lists. So this is my book of lists, and I've got just simple things like birthdays, to watch on film, to watch on TV, to read. This is relatively new, so I don't have that many things in here. Gift ideas for myself, because my husband is always bugging me. I don't know what you want for your Christmas. I don't know what you want for your birthday. Gift ideas for others, so I don't forget. Then I have blog ideas, YouTube video ideas, my bucket list, which I haven't started yet. Things I want to research. The first thing I have on there is the Hindenburg disaster, because I was watching something on Mythbusters about it the other day, and it really sparked my interest. Crafty endeavors, so things I want to try craft-wise, and then things for my daughter, so this is like her leapfrog sign-in info, so I don't forget. And that's all so far for the list book. A few more pages, but so this will be cycled, this will stay in my traveler's notebook until it's literally all full and everything's marked off, and then I'll start a new one. So this red-blooded field notes is going to be in here for quite some time. This is the back of the zipper pocket. It's got one full open pocket here, and I've got some post-its just stuck to the front in case I need them. And then these are little Smashbook journaling cards just in case I want to use any of them. I've got them there. And then the back is a 2 business card slots. I've just got my business cards in there for my shop and my blog. And then finally I have my planner. Right now I'm using a Ray Blake field note size week on 2 pages that I just printed out on my home computer. I just made a scrapbook paper cover, and then these were all just printed out on this cream colored 8.5 by 11 printer paper. A4 isn't really that accessible here in the States, but I had no problem using 8.5 by 11. All I did was print it through normally and chop it down to size. This works really, really, really well. I'm really liking it so far. It's really simple and efficient, and I don't feel that it's so gorgeous and perfect that I don't want to write my to-dos in it. I do have a notebook coming from Bound which is a site where you can create your own notebooks that I'm ordering that's set up as a planner, so I'll see if I like it any better than this one I made at home. To order it was like $9, and so if I don't like it any better than this, I've already got a few of these made, and I think I'm just going to stick with the Ray Blake ones, but I'd ordered that before Ray had put these on his website, My Life All in One Place. So we will see. Hopefully I like the cheaper edition better because these were really quick and easy to make. And in fact, I've made 3 of these little traveler's notebooks for gifts this year. So, but anyways, that is about it. I'm really loving this. Anyone who's thinking about using a smaller size but has been a little bit afraid, I hope this has helped. In my other journals that I've used that have been filled note size, I've done watercoloring in, I've done sketching in, I've done pencil sketching, I've done ink sketching, I've done watercolors, and they all hold up wonderfully. I'm really enjoying the small size because I get that sense of accomplishment because these little journals get filled up really quickly, and to me that, I don't know, I like switching to the next one and just having that sense of finality and something that's finished. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped someone. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I try to comment back pretty often, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye!